the kids believe I've never wanted to be there.
Tell me what you need for support.
We don't have space for women that are toxic who make other kids feel bad for having present fathers in their lives.
I do not help him pay any bills.
This is a demonic spirit.
What do you mean? What qualifies as proof?
What's happening here? Look at this woman. Look how they vibing together.
You couldn't have done that. All you doing is going to the gym every day.
If he really wants to date you, you will know. Men don't play hard to get.
Oh, look at the face. Oh, he's wrong for this. It's so wrong, but it's so right. Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Now, before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
Did you see the post of the girl who posted herself sleeping on the couch with her dad? She's just leaning on him, nothing too hectic. And then she says, my dad is not rich, but he always then makes slide pictures of how dad provides for her. I love it for her. My only concern is how many women were so toxic under that post. Koninte of ulala naye, da. Women are broken. I said it. You guys not having fathers is going to ruin your perspective. And you're going to bleed on other people here on social media. People who have fathers who actually never ran away. People who actually have fathers who want to be fathers. Because your mother's engaged with men who don't want to be your father. Men who already had other women in their lives. Men who already had other families. Now the absence of your father makes you feel so bitter. You want other kids to feel bad for not having fathers. No, it is not a shame for her to do that. It is good. And she posted a 21st birthday. Something that you will never see with your eyes. Because you decided to have 3 kids by the age of 21 already. So who was going to do a 21st birthday for you? No one, because you didn't deserve it. Ubizu sestraton up and down. Even now, you're turning 32. There's nothing you can point with your own fingers that belongs to yourself. Because when you still have daddy issues to comb out. And yes, I'm coming on very hard and I'm coming on very harsh. You're going to say, what type of life coach? It's a real one. It's the one that calls out a toxic society for exactly what it is. Fire with fire, Mdasekai. That's me. I'm not going to sugarcoat women toxicity out in the streets to make women more comfortable. No, I'm not. We don't have space for women that are toxic who make other kids feel bad for having present fathers in their lives. And the worst thing, you didn't have a father. Your kids don't have fathers as well.
Bingo.
Your kids don't have fathers just like you, and now you're going around pouring your toxicity on other kids. Instead of just saying, well done, I don't know that feeling, I wish I had a father. No, you want to say koninte of. There's absolutely nothing of. It's just that you've never seen a father hugging a kid because you've never seen a father inside your home. You don't know how a healthy man behaves, and that's why you keep attracting the same deadbeat dads in every man, because you are still looking for your father in your baby daddies. And that is why they keep running away, because your whole spirit attracts absent men in your life. We'll leave the poor child alone, and I'm not going to leave toxic women. I'm going to speak on it until the day I pass away. Toxicity is toxicity.
Yes, we need more women like her. She is attacking the toxicity head on, which does need to be addressed. How come a girl has a father and showing support for her father, and then a bunch of women go inside of the comments who probably don't have fathers talking nonsense? I understand why she's mad. I'm a little bit upset at that post. That woman did that. This keeps happening though, over and over and over again. And why? Because modern women are making that toxicity okay. See, we're living in the land of the modern woman. So a lot of them, fathers are not there. And it shows. It sadly shows.
I never understood when people were like, oh yeah, R-word allegations and, DV allegations and just allegations against men when men are doing something to women. And then there'll be people like, oh, let's not jump the gun, guys. There's no proof yet. What do you mean? What qualifies as proof? What, the woman should have whipped out her phone while she was getting violently R-worded? Is that the only proof that we'll accept? I just don't, would you need a video of it happening?
No, it should be proof, because as soon as a woman blames a guy, As soon as she blames him, he's taken, arrested, and he's guilty until proven innocent. That's why.
Like a video of the woman being beaten, you know, because when she's passed out from being punched out, of course, yeah, let me pick up my iPhone and record this so the world will believe me, instead of getting out with my life. I just don't really understand that. I never really have, because what do we count as proof? And the likelihood of you having proof of that happening, other than the physical marks on your body and the trauma to your body and your mind, what are you going to have as evidence to show? And why would you then come and share that with the internet, like you have anything to prove to the internet? Like the internet is the court of law. Let's actually use our brains now.
It's women like her is the reason, but most likely some guys that were blamed many years ago are still rotting away for crimes like that today. Because that's public opinion, right? Because a lot of women think this way. If a lot of women think this way, and a lot of people think this way, that's a problem. It's an issue. And it will most likely never be solved, because there will always be someone claiming rape, claiming the R word, right? Only even if it's a guy that the man liked and realized he didn't want to be with her, so he smashed and ran. There's a lot of different scenarios and a lot of different reasons why men get blamed. And women like her don't care.
Number 1, I do not cook for my husband. I only cook for my children. My husband will be making his own breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Number 2, I do not help him pay any bills. So if he is short on the rent, on utilities, or anything like that, it is not my problem. I will not be helping him out. His job is to provide for his family, so I am not financially contributing to any of the bills.
You can't make this.
Number 3, I do not do his laundry. I have my own laundry and my children's laundry to do, so he could do his own. I won't help him put it away. I won't help him fold anything. That's his responsibility.
I wonder why they left.
Number 4,
I can't even listen to number 4. I'm done. I'm going to tap out. So what people don't realize, this is a demonic spirit, okay?
It is.
It's called the spirit of whoredom. Yes, that's genuinely what it's called. And what it is, when someone is possessed by such a spirit, they are very self-absorbed and self-obsessed. They cheat often. They are dissatisfied with everything that you do. They love money. They love things. They want more and more and more. There's a lot of greed there, but there's no actual giving, because that's not what the spirit does. So when someone has this type of spirit on them, they're very lustful and very selfish. And I would imagine, have a lot of destruction in her life, because God will always take from you what you don't appreciate.
You see that? She has a spirit of whoredom. I can't say it. How many women you think are dealing with that spirit out there? How many? Almost 100%, right? There may be 10% out there that are decent. It's crazy. But that's what guys are dealing with. This is why guys decide to leave. This is why guys decide to stop dating anymore. Because of this. Because every woman has that spirit. The selfishness. It was written all over her. Once she said 1 and 2, I felt her, but she said, I can't take it anymore. Because listening to that is crazy. As the woman said, as she's coming from a God perspective, I can tell. But what does God say? God tells a woman to follow a man's lead, and for a man to follow God, and for the children to follow the mother. It's all about keeping the family unit together. And women are not about that today. The man, F the man. It's all about me, me, me. He wants me to do something for him? No. He wants me to cook for him? No. It's sad, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get a divorce soon.
I made horrible choices, and the women I chose to have kids with, I can't see the kids. I've been fighting for each one of them since they've been babies.
Okay.
And the kids believe I've never wanted to be there. I've been fighting for the longest. I'm going back and forth with my older daughter right now, who says that I never tried to be there, and I try to show her all the pictures. I'm trying to show her receipts, and she says, I'm a psycho. You're a psycho. You're a weirdo. You're foul. And I asked her, why don't you go say something to your mom? My mom didn't do this.
How old is your daughter?
My daughter's 17. But she asks, why do you have my mom blocked? Because I don't want to fight with your mom. You have a phone. I'd rather talk to you. So now in her brain, I don't love her. I'm not trying to be there. You always at work. Sweetheart, if dad don't work, I can't pay bills. But she don't understand that because she never was around me as much. So this is a vulnerable area where I'm telling you right now that I'm trying to fix. Now, when I bring this up to you, I'm really trying to get some type of support or some type of guidance on where to go because it's breaking me down as a man.
Okay.
I'm falling apart as a man because nobody addresses how I feel when I'm going through.
What kind of support in that scenario, if you were sharing that with your person, you were sharing your despair in that scenario in your life, what would be the support that you need?
What would you do?
I would ask you, what support do you need?
What would you think that I need? I'm bringing it up to you.
I don't know because I'm not a man in that position dealing with those things.
So as a woman.
So as a human being, whether it's man or woman, listen to me.
Oh.
This is communication. I would ask you, I am so sorry that you're going through that. What do you need from me? I don't want to assume. I don't want to guess. Tell me what you need for support.
Obviously nothing.
Because here's the thing. Why is it obvious?
Obviously nothing because
But
I just
why?
brought it up to you. You're a woman.
Okay.
You understand what's going on with this girl. I don't know what's going on. I brought it up to you as a woman.
Yes.
As a mother.
The way he's asking her is way off. What is she supposed to do for you? She's right.
Okay.
That can understand.
But that doesn't tell me what you need for
so
support.
obviously I need to figure it out on my own. You see how I just shut down on you?
No, it doesn't make sense.
No,
But,
it don't make sense to you, but this is a common issue. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But I'm asking you, that you're shutting down why?
Because I'm looking for you to actually help me figure it out. And you're saying, well, what would you need from me?
Yeah.
And I'm saying, well, you know what? I'm telling you what's going on. And I just told you, you're a woman, you're a mother. I need support. I need guidance.
But what
How do I figure this out?
you need as support? Because you're coping with it as a man. I can't assume what you need is, as far as support.
Okay, so
I can have an opinion about it. I can go to toe with baby mama and all this other stuff, but that doesn't mean I'm supporting you.
Aren't you a coach?
No, it's not about me being a coach. I am a coach, yes. And communication is very important. When I'm going through things in my life personally, when I'm going through it, I appreciate if my partner were to say to me, what can I do? What do you need?
I like the way she answered that. Because that conversation is going to spin. You know, when I was going to therapy before, I told the person, even though I'm here in therapy, I'm never going to get healed. I said, why? I said, because the reason why I'm here, I actually do have those problems. Those are real. Like, it's not a situation to where I think something's going to happen. I know somebody wants to do something. It's real. It's not something where, you know, and the therapist said, well, if you feel like that, then you know what you need to do. That's the same thing she's saying to him. Because if you know you have that problem, my situation was I shouldn't be there. But his situation is, it was I shouldn't be there, just deal with it. His situation is the same exact thing. You have to deal with it. You have to figure out what you're going to do. Maybe it's something you didn't ask with the courts. Maybe it's a rule you didn't check up on. Look it up. There's so many things. I can give you that advice. There's so many things you can do. She doesn't know the answer. She answered it the perfect way. The best way to answer it. You got to find an answer within you, brother.
It's hard to find a man that makes more money than I do. So I'm dating someone who
Pause. It's hard to find a man that makes more money than I do.
Because like the guys who are, they're not coming to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to be a very secure man to step to a woman
Yep.
that is making what I make and living the way I live to not feel inferior.
Yeah.
And I do my best to make sure that like my person doesn't feel that way. But it's really up to you how you really feel and how you carry that. I just started dating again last year because I was so buried in work.
Yeah.
If I wasn't working, I was sleeping. You know.
Got you.
So finding someone that can come in and be like, babe, I'm proud of you. Do your thing.
Yeah.
All right. I know this month you gotta shoot. So I'll make sure that you at least got some food when you come home. Like those things. I was dating a dude and I literally was like working like 18-hour days. Like we were working some long days. And by the time I wrapped, the same dishes that were in my sink when I reported to work were still in the sink when I rapped. And I was like, you couldn't have done that. All you doing is going to the gym every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? And chilling.
Yeah.
What's happening here?
I would never deal with it. Right? She can't find a man that makes as much as her. The men she's finding, more they up like the woman. That's what's simply happening. And she's allowing it. But why is she allowing it? Because she feel that's the only way she can have some peace. She finally started settling. She knew she wasn't going to get a man, being an independent woman. So she said, let me settle. But you're settling with guys who aren't go-getters. It's hard because the guys that are go-getters, all the women want them. Those guys have the pick of the litter. That's why you're never going to get a high-value man. They have choices. Men nowadays have options. If your woman want that 6 feet, 6-figure guy who's all about something, it's going to be hard for you. So what you got is what you're going to get because they're not available.
This is something that we all probably know, but you're denying because you're protecting yourself, or you really like him, or your judgment's clouded, or you've been stigmatized. If he really wants to date you, you will know. Within the first month to 3 months, you will be his girlfriend. If you are not his girlfriend within that time, he probably doesn't want to date you. There are exceptions. I can't speak for everybody, but he probably does not want to date you. And he probably has said to you, I don't want to date you, or I'm not looking for a relationship. Now, when men say this, they're not lying. Men don't play hard to get. He's telling you exactly what he wants, which is not a relationship with you. And it doesn't matter how great you are. It doesn't matter how amazing you are. He just doesn't want to date you. Oh, but why does he keep hanging out with me? Why does he keep texting me? Why does he like my story? Why does he watch my story? Because he can. Men will get away with as much as they can with the least amount of commitment. He is not hurting. He's winning. At the end of the day, he's gaining because you're now confused and you're reading these mixed signals as, well, there's a chance. Maybe he does like me, or maybe he does really like me, but he's denying his feelings. No, he likes having access to you and you are boosting his ego. It's up to you to draw a line. He will only respect you as much as you respect yourself. Do yourself a favor and have the hard conversations early so that you know exactly what his intentions are and you can walk away sooner rather than later.
No, that's not going to happen. Why is it not going to happen? Because girls are doing it mostly with the guys that have choices. Listen, once you ladies started saying, I like the guy, I desire him, I'm going to give him some. Once you do that, you lost. Why do I say that? She probably gave it to him sooner than later. Yes, she gave it to him sooner than later. And he's thinking, why would I? Why would I make that my lady? Why? She gave it to me this fast. She could give it to somebody else that fast. I'm not dealing. And most guys are choosing the latter. I'm not dealing with you. All right, guys. What's happening here? This guy went out there and found one, right? Found a woman who's ready. Look at him dancing. That's ready to get down with him, ready to be a part of his culture, and he's ready to be a part of hers. And where's his brother from? He's one of the originals, right? Out there doing the thing. I'm happy. I'm starting to see young brothers go out to Japan too, right? Because it's showing. Look at this. Look at this woman. Look how they vibing together. Doing the TikToks together, vibing. Now, that right there makes for a long-lasting relationship, believe it or not, right? He's going to be with her for quite a while. Why? He sparked light in her life. That's something. But guys are traveling across these waters, sparking a light in a woman to where like, oh, I feel he's handsome, or even if he's not handsome, oh, I feel he's funny. Guys are doing that, being themselves. And women are loving it. And it makes sense that guys keep doing that. Because a lot of times they're not getting it back home. I know a lot of guys don't like African women because they see how some of them can be. It's ruthless. It's ruthless how some of them are. I mean, I would give one a chance, but still, from what I've seen, I know like a lot of you guys feel like it's bad, and that's where he's from. Look at this man. He's out there doing it. Check it out. Oh, look.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Look at the face. Oh, he's wrong for this. That's seduction. She loving it too.
Give your meat a good old rub.
Look, oh, look, she with it. She's willing and ready. Oh, that's so wrong.
Yeah, boy.
It's so wrong, but it's so right. Look at her. Oh, man. This is what guys need right here. This is beautiful. And that's the kind of love you want me. Anything. That's attraction right there, right? That's attraction. That's what you see. I don't have to show it to you or make you see it. That's what you physically see with your own two eyes. Physical attraction. And guys are getting that when they leave. And more guys need to go and find that. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next video.